fully customizable, and there's thousands and thousands and thousands of things you can do there.
Yep. The Undercroft, this is where a lot of the crafting and customization is done. So we can have a look at, say, upgrading potions. So you guys know that we have different potions and tonics and grenades. I don't know whether you know that you can also, except here's a dead. So here's a poison, so a tonic, but you can also upgrade them. So by finding different crafting materials, particularly rare crafting materials, you can upgrade a lot of the items in here, including the famous jar of bees. Yeah,
Bees!
So yeah, so you can add some wasps. I love that. I won't tell the story about how that stuff was all the house names. That was a good awakening. Okay, so Skyhold customization. So we mentioned that you can have like change banners and you know, bed, drapes, heraldry, decor, your throne, windows, etc. Mike hasn't got a lot of these unlocked, but I can just show you a couple of them. So the throne is an interesting one because you upgrade the throne. So when we change this, when we go back in the throne, you'll see a different throne, but you'll just see like the base of it. You need to sort of progress and get the upgrades to that throne. How much fun did you have making all of this? Making the whole system actually fit all these different options? That would be insane.
Fun's an interesting word to use.
Yeah. So like decor could be things like you basically change to like Elysian or Ferelden, to Vinter.
Yeah, and it kind of puts like statues or rugs, etc. that kind of fit the culture for that particular group.
Yeah. It's a shame we don't have any drapes to unlock.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff to go by.
Have you seen, like, some of the beds you can get are holy crap.
Yep.
They're full on.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Mike had changed everything to sort of reflect the Circle of Magi since he's a mage. But
the banners here are another thing too that you can kind of upgrade over time. So you start off with like just a basic pole to start, and then I think these ones are through quest rewards. You can go in and upgrade them until they become awesome.
Okay, so while we're here, I want to create a new weapon for one of my followers. So the crafting system is huge. Again, we've done videos on that, so I'm not going to go into it too much, but I am going to make, actually I'll just flip through some of these so you can see the different types of weapons you can create. You can create hilts individually from a full weapon and then upgrade weapons with those, but I'm going to make this masterwork great sword. I think I'm going to do it for Iron Bull since he's a big warrior. So I was playing around this before, and there's different materials that I can put in here. Although I found this one that ups the damage, the base damage, so I'll use that as the base. So that also changes the color of the blade. And then some of the stats are from one of these slots. So since he's a warrior, probably go strength and constitution. That's a good mix rather than just strength or just constitution. And then over into the utility slot. Okay, that's pretty good. That ups the strength even more. I might use that. Okay, and since it's a masterwork recipe, I can also add in a masterwork item. So these are rare items that you find, and they change or add in some of the some special abilities onto the weapon. So you can see here this adds a increased maximum stamina by 10, but there is one that I really want to get. Oh, this one's cool. On dying, 10% chance to heal for half health. That's pretty neat. Okay. This is the one that I want. This is 10% chance to apply walking bomb for 5 seconds with a detonation of 75% weapon damage. So every swing that Iron Bull will do with this sword will have a 10% chance to apply walking bomb. That's pretty badass for an area of effect sword anyway, because he's like swinging it around. And then adding on top of that an area of effect explosion with walking bomb. So let's do that. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna craft that. I could rename that as well, but I won't. Okay, so I'm going to load in another save. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that you can do in Skyhold, but again, I just don't want to spoil too much of it for everyone. Any final comments? Oh, we didn't get to show the garden upgrade, but anyway.
They'll see it. They'll see it in a month. Yep. Some people are asking some more about the customization stuff too. there's various things. You can't necessarily do each faction for each type of customization, so there may not be certain types of drapes for a certain faction, but there are customizations for most factions, I think. Like there are Canary variations, there are Ferelden variations, or Legion, free marches. There's a lot of stuff there that you can find and apply to your base.
Let's see, what other questions do we have? Canary style. I don't think there is a Canary style.
Yep. Well,
what did you just
that's
say?
what I just said. Is like
sorry, I wasn't even listening. Some
of them.
Sorry.
Thanks, Cam.
No worries.
Some of the variations, like I think there's a throne, for example,
right,
that you can find. I think the banners and heraldry, but
I should listen to you more.
Why start now? It's too late. We're already done.
That's true.
Just dropped. Someone asked a question about the time of day or climate changing in Skyhold. Unfortunately, it doesn't. There are some things that could not fit in. It's really big.
It is very big. Okay.
Music can't change in Skyhold.
Nope. So we've shown some of this before. As I said, I'm using a human rogue this time. I'm going to try and make a bit of a beeline for some of the particular combats.
I haven't even seen this level in a long time.
Yeah, I love this level.
It's probably gonna just be blowing me away.
Yeah, I'll try and take a different route as well through this level that we did with Mike last time. I'll show you guys some of the differences. You can see there's the big bear.
Oh.
All right.
Watch out! He's going. He's hungry.
He's hungry. So you can see bear is chasing the wildlife there, which is pretty cool. Okay. Come on, little bear.
You can try to get him.
Good. Come on. It's probably gonna. Of course, we have this sort of this real-time combat and the tactical combat as well. Of course, we always do that. So you can see there we can. Wow, that bear is chilled, sundered, taunted, has a whole bunch of resistances and a whole 21,000 hit points. Okay,
it's a lot of info there.
It is a lot of info.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So we can swap around between our different characters, issue orders to our followers. So using your followers is really important. Like if you want to be successful in the game, particularly in some of the more challenging fights, it's important that you use your followers effectively. So depending on how you've built your followers, Cassandra and Iron Bull are definitely warriors, but you can change them between sword and shield or two-handed warrior. If you prefer, you can put different weapons on them, different types of armor to focus on, say, strength or agility or constitution. You can make more area effect orientated or more defensive, etc. And same goes with mages, so you can have mages who are damage dealers and support. And really using them effectively plays a big part against a massive, somewhat frozen giant bear.
There's some people that are really upset that you're killing them.
I know. Well, I tend to. They know that. That was a Dispel. Dispel is really that was Solus here using Dispel. Dispel is really important for some of the more tougher fights, particularly against mages or anyone who has barriers up or other sorts of fights that you want to get rid of. They can be really tough. Sometimes when you use the spell, you can almost like break their magic and confuse damage.
You notice Cassandra doing a good job there tanking. One thing personally I've noticed playing the game is that it's actually really fun to be a tank. You usually don't go that route very often, but it's pretty fun.
What do you normally go?
Mage.
Yeah, I normally go mage.
I like pew.
Okay, sorry people.
Oh, now you're killing the deer?
Yeah. Well, the bear was it was
just
another one. Okay, no, I won't do that. Okay, what do we get? Probably some crafting materials. Great bear hide. So you can see here some of the different stats in this particular crafting material that we could have used in some For example, the hilt of a blade. Okay, let's go back to... We also got Varric there, Cassandra, of course. Go back to our Inquisitor.
All right, we're a guy now.
Yeah,
Who's
sorry,
that?
yeah, no, it's a different,
Who's that?
yeah, different character. Anyway, I was trying to get up here because you can see some of your soldiers up, your Inquisition soldiers are up here, and they're providing some resources for you throughout the game. And that can happen based on a number of different reasons. So different decisions will change who's sending you supplies, different political factions, etc.
People want to be able to ride a bear. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. Okay. There's a Fade Rift up there as well.
I actually did work on the mounts too, and it's really cool. Just the variety of mounts that we were able to get from with art. It's there's a lot of them.
Oh yeah. So Rage Demon there, a couple of wraiths. And you can see how the Rage Demon is having an effect on these wraiths. So different sort of major demons like this can have slightly different effects on some of these weaker spirits. Okay. I hate raging.
Like that?
Like that, yes. Okay. I have like
Yeah, you got him. Lizard mounts too, real huh? I just want to ride everything over here.
Okay, Andrew needs some health. She's already drinking, okay.
Jumping is really awesome. You have no idea.
Yeah. It's like Cassandra being a warrior, I've built her, or might build her, I should say, to do a lot of defensive and I'm not really doing too much attack down in this encounter, guys. You know, I've shown that before, so everyone drinking some health. Okay, barrier on Cassandra with Solus.
It's funny, piggybacking on companions, we actually had a joke when we first started doing the mount stuff that maybe Iron Bull is just your mount.
Yeah,
it's big enough.
Yeah. And it was surprising because, like, when we first put Barrack on the first one,
I thought that was I thought Iron Bull and Barrack were gonna look just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But they don't look too bad.
No, they look pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe going in with Barrack. Oh my god. I keep thinking that's an arrow. That's why I'm dying. I want to run away.
Do stealth. Don't step in the green stuff.
Okay. Lord. Go. Okay, that's going to reset that particular encounter. And now I'm absolutely slaughtered. So what I might do is, wow, that was a complete fail. I'm going to go back to my camp and restock potions. I think I must be playing on like hard, because that was really tough. Okay, hopefully I'm going the right way. I think I am. I don't know, if you, the song actually, I should mention that song you guys heard at the start, I think it's called Guardians of the Past. It's one of our tracks from our game here. Love it. The music's been fantastic on this. The guys have done an amazing job, as with all audio.
That's another thing that kind of is really neat when you're working on the game. The minute the music starts to come in, It's like that little thing that was missing the whole time, and it just brings it all together.
Yeah.
And yeah, Trevor's a god.
Yeah.
It was some of that stuff. It still sends shivers down my spine.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's try and do something productive rather than getting killed.
For the guys that don't know, the composer for Inquisition's Trevor Morris. I knew what else. There's something what he's worked on in the past.
Yeah. Okay, so I think you might have seen some of this before. This is where you spoke to Fairbanks in another Twitch stream, so I'm just going to run through this. It seems to be safer anyway than the other path. So Emerald Graves is probably like some crafting
Something
material.
is odd about those runes.
So let's see. What else can I do? I might load back into Skyhold actually. Let's see this one, because I want to show you the garden upgrade.
Yep, there is an official guide being made. It'll probably be, encyclopedia sized or something, but whoever said Solus's voice is amazing, yes. He's definitely my favorite voice actor.
I'm just seeing a couple of other questions on the platform. So we're playing on the Xbox One, which is 900p. PS4 is 1080, PC is basically whatever you want, 4K. It supports 4K. Consoles, so on the PC, the FPS is basically unbound. It just depends on what hardware you have. We definitely didn't want to limit anything on that. And then on the Xbox One, it's 30 FPS. On the PS4, it's 30 FPS. On the 360 and PS3, we're aiming for 30. So, yeah, definitely on PC. It really depends on your hardware. Okay, so back in Skyhold, show you the garden.
That's the lot. Strange bit of kit for a fortress.
Garden kind of consists of like your Inquisition soldiers and some of the nobles that have been either come to the Inquisition or Josephine or whatever. So that's the kind of feeling you're going to get in this area.
Yeah. In this instance with the garden, we can plant some herbs for alchemy. So might plant some blood lotus there. And then here, mushrooms, because who doesn't like a mushy every now and then? So how long do they take to come up?
So when you go out and adventuring,
When you come back, they
when
come
you,
away?
yeah, you go out for a bit, come back, and then you'll have your herb. You can't plant things right away. You have to earn the seeds first, and yeah, it's a neat little side interaction for people that are trying to go for the major potion upgrades.
Yeah. So I'm going to go back and grab that requisition, then we'll go back, do it again, upgrade the garden, and then see that choice between this sort of chantry garden and more of an alchemy one.
Sure.
This is back up to my bedroom. For those of you who are just joining us, this is Skyhold and the Inquisitor's lovely bedroom, which can be modified along with most of everything else in Skyhold.
And also keep in mind that like all these customizations and stuff, we didn't tie them to like buffs or perks or in-game benefits like that, because we really didn't want you guys to find what was the best combination for a mage and then be forced to do that. This is supposed to be making your base look like your base, how you want it to be.
Yeah. So no min-maxing of Skyhold.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so I've got those requisitions. I'm going to go do that again for those of you who weren't here before. There's Varric hanging out.
Your worship.
It's over here.
Lots of other people you can talk to in Skyhold too, like Requisition Man. You talk
Requisition Man.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
There's too many people here.
There is.
The researcher, the merchant, the I don't know, the surgeon. Like
Yeah.
lots of people that you can talk to and get to know. That it's pretty neat.
Yeah. Okay. Back to the garden. Who's that?
Your worship.
That's Gatsy. He does the, what is it called? The mosaic stuff. It's a
Oh,
collection
yeah.
that you get out in the wilderness. So some neat lore that you get out of that and whatnot. So yeah, this is the upgrade part. So once you've done the requisition, you get the choice, and ta-da! You get to choose one of the two.
Yeah. So because I like making poisons, I'm gonna go the herb garden. That's gonna provide more more pots here. I'm not sure what the chantry. I've never done a chantry one, actually.
How does party banter work? Party banter mostly happens out in the wild. So similar to past games, you're running around and your party members will strike up conversations. Again, lots of cool combinations like there was in D2 and Origins. Some of them pretty funny, some of them kind of deep. So, are there Mabari in DAI?
There are Mimbari.
Yes.
They're gonna. It's not like a follower Mimbari.
No.
But they are around. Yeah. There's like armored Mimbaris and stuff like that, which is pretty badass. What else should we show? We'll show the dungeon. Might as well show it a little bit. Oops.
Should a dungeon call her a day?
Yep.
It's deep and dark.
And kind of scary. Everyone jumps off the edge.
So make sure
With
when you're playing the game, no spoilers again, but when you're doing your judgments, come pop down here once in a while if you might see some neat stuff.
Yeah.
But and be very careful, don't fall off. It's a long way down.
It is a long way down. Okay. Any last questions before we head off? What time is it? Started a bit early. Advisors have their own bedrooms. Advisors have their own rooms, not necessarily bedrooms. So, you know, you saw Cullen with his office there, and he had a bedroom above that. No Sarah info today.
Sarah is awesome.
She is awesome. That's the info.
Talk to her.
Her recruitment quest is just the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Honestly, don't know.
About what?
The quest markers. Sorry.
Okay. They can't see that. Okay. All right, guys. I think we're going to wrap it up here. Thanks very much for watching. As I said, today was on Xbox One. Hopefully you enjoyed Skyhold and gives you some idea about some of the things you're going to be able to get to do and play around and make the City of your Inquisition as full on as you want it to be. And I think there's a trailer to follow. People are